Hey guys, thanks for tuning in as always. Just to let you know, I will be on tour very soon. So why don't you hit pause right now, see if I'm coming to one of your cities, get tickets at fahimanwar.com. All right, now let's work on some stuff.
I'm Afghan, that's my background. What if you all leave? Gross. I thought he was Puerto Rican. Let's leave, babe. I don't support this. But it's funny, like, I guess technically Afghanistan is, like, Aryan, like, the race is Aryan, because, like, I'll have uncles and stuff, and they're like, Afghanistan, like, we're actually Aryan. It's kind of it's like a weird brag, like, Hitler would be cool with us. So if he was still around, Hitler would be like, you're all right. I'm not condoning what he did, but, like, yeah, we're Aryan, so that was pretty sweet. Like, my heart goes out to them, but we'd be safe. You're Aryan. I'm the supreme race, guys. You're looking at it. Sorry, Dolph Lundgren. I'm the ideal male. That was for like two 80s action people. I guess story time is kind of cool story. I went to Questlove's game night. Do you know Questlove from The Roots? So we're friends. He likes my comedy. He plays drums on The Tonight Show. I don't know you guys. No, my jokes. I'm nothing without them. But yeah, it's cool. It's cool that we're friends. He likes my comedy. Sometimes I think like I'm not doing anything and like my career sucks and I'm nobody. But here's what happened. I met LL Cool J and I'm like, I'm on the right track. I met LL Cool J at this party. It's crazy. Do you know what it's like to see when you're not expecting LL Cool J and you just see LL Cool J walk through a door? It's crazy. I was trying to keep my cool, like just pretend like you've met LL Cool J before. So he like walks up, and I don't know how to introduce myself to LL Cool J. Like I know you don't do this. You don't go, LL, put it there. LL, pleasure to meet you. Like LL doesn't play that shit, you know? So I didn't know what kind of handshake he was gonna do, and I didn't want to botch it. But like, he's so cool. Like he's like a good dancer who's leading you. We were like doing all this shit. Like he was just taking the lead. You're in good hands with LL. If you're worried about shaking LL's hand, you're in good hands. Like he'll take good care of you. And so the party was winding down. We're all sitting around a fireplace, and then LL he comes in by the fireplace and he goes, "All right, I'm gonna glide and slide up out of here." That's how he left the party. He said, "All right, I'm gonna glide and slide up out of here." And all of us looked at each other like, "Yeah, that's how he leaves." Of course he leaves like that. It was the coolest shit. I could never leave a party like that. I could never be like, all right, guys, I'm going to slide and glide up out of here. I would never be invited back. I would find out that there's another party and I didn't get the invite. I'd be like, was it the slide and glide thing? Did you guys not like it when I did the slide and glide? I cannot do that next time. I'm going to slide and glide up out of here. And then, so I was supposed to have a show in the OR Saturday, and then Quest was like, "Yo, the Roots were playing the Bowl. You should come to the show, you know?" And I'm like, "Yeah, that'd be pretty cool, I guess." So I canceled my show, and then I hit up his assistant. I'm like, "Yeah, I'm free. I can come to the show." She's like, "Great, you're on the list." And then I go, "Can I get a +1?" And then she goes, "No." So I go, "Okay." Cool. Yeah, it's all good. Just asking. Just no excuse. Just, can I get a +1? No. It really it humbles you because you think like, oh fuck, I've made it. But I'm not +1 made it. Like, just be happy you're in, scum. Yeah, can I get a +1? She goes, no. And I'm like, okay, all right. So I'm like, I should still go. That's cool. Like a free concert, the Hollywood Bowl. I've never been there. This will be a good experience. So I go to this concert, and it's like this VIP section, but it's with like other people. So I get there at my ticket, and there's like other people in this box. So there's these 3 friends, these like 2 girls and this one guy in the row behind us, and then there's these 2 black chicks who are friends, and then I'm sitting in the other chair by myself. So they're like friends from way back, and they're having the time of their life, and I'm just like an off-duty cop. I'm like trying to get down. I think I ruined the concert for them. Like they couldn't let loose. Because I'm just this guy by himself. They're probably like wondering, like, why is this happening? Who is this guy? Is he a narc? And then she was so sweet. One of the girls tried to like bring me into the fold. They were smoking weed, you know? She's like, you want a hit? And I don't smoke weed, so I just go, no thank you. Like the one olive branch, I'm like, that's okay. I'm a cop. I hate hip hop. Is there hip hop going on? I'm shutting it down. I'm just the dad from Footloose. Shut it down. So people wonder why there are wars in the world, you know? They're like, why are there wars? I don't get it. But sometimes I'll be somewhere and I only have like 1 bar LTE coverage. And I get so mad that I want to kill someone at Verizon. So I'm like, yeah, if that was oil, I would for sure kill other races. I was ready to go into Verizon and light everybody up over LTE coverage. Like, I should have 5G. Someone needs to die. Any city I go to, you know, I mentioned my parents are from Afghanistan. Any city I'm in, they want me to go visit like a distant relative that I barely know. I'll be in Sacramento, any city, be like, you should visit so-and-so. And it's like 3 hours away. No, it's rude. It's rude if you don't drive to Apple Valley and visit a lady you met when you were 2. Why do I have to do that? And then if you do, you drive all the way out there and then you're just sitting on a couch and she doesn't speak English and you don't speak Farsi, so you're just staring at each other. And then she's bringing you tea and you're like, oh, tashakur, thank you. And then they bring you some candies and you just have to wait out the shot clock. Like, okay, I have to be here for 2 hours. Like, do they want that? Do they need that? If I were old, I wouldn't need that. I wouldn't be like, I need to stare at someone for 2 hours. Before they die, go stare at them. Go stare at the old Afghan. They need this. But we can't communicate. It's okay. Just drink tea and stare and smile. Do white people, do you guys have to do that or no? Is this like, oh, you'd have to do it too? Oh, fuck, I thought I was alone. So usually monks will refrain. This is the weirdest. I have no segues, guys. You're not paying segue prices. All right? You want segues? You go downstairs. You're getting schizophrenic comedy, and that's a promise. All right? There's ants crawling on me. There's no through line or cohesion for any of these. Yeah, usually monks refrain from sex because it's supposed to give them clarity, you know, when they're not thinking about that. But then I was thinking, like, how come there's not some monks who just, like, jack off every 20 minutes? Because then between, you know, the jacking off, they're not thinking about sex. Yeah. So instead of pretending not to think about sex, they're really, like, after you nut, you're not like, oh, yeah, fucking, you're kind of just chilling. You're like, yeah. Do you not like this idea? Okay. I'm just thinking, quit faking about not thinking about sex, and then if you're just like busting every 10 seconds, you're really not thinking about it. Because you physiologically can't. You ever see a guy weaving in and out of traffic so much, you're like, oh man, I hope they die. Like I hope that when I get up there, I'll just see a BMW turned over. Just some Persian guy with a vape through his neck, like. And he's like, bro, help me. Bro. And I'm like, oh, yeah, let me help you. Oh, the crash killed him. Oh, how sad. Somebody call the cops. Oh, you know what's annoying is sometimes, as a guy, when you're walking behind a woman for a stretch of road, because you have empathy, you're like, oh, she thinks I'm a bad guy. She thinks that I'm trying to attack her or something nefarious, you know. I always like that moment where I blow by her, and then I'm like, yeah, it's not about you. This was never about you. I'm trying to get somewhere too. Sometimes I like to fuck with them. After I blow by her, I go, you think this is over? I have inside position now. She's like, oh, what a relief. And I'm like, psych! It's a nice little thriller twist, you know? I hate when I'm on hold for like 40 minutes on the phone, and then the recording keeps on coming on like, your call is important to us. It's just smooth jazz, like, stay on the line, your call's important to us. Like, no, it's not after 40 minutes. Like, they should just be real and just be like, we're trying to maximize our profits by hiring the least amount of people possible. We're hoping you get frustrated and just end up paying the wrong bill we sent to you. We're cutting costs. We just hope you give up. I was at Vaughn's and I was getting a bottle of wine, and then the cashier looks at the bottle and then she looks at me and then she goes, "You're 21, right?" And I go, "Yeah." And then she just continued ringing it up. Like, why even? Don't say anything. Just do it. That's your like crack team ID check. You're 21, right? I go, "No, I'll put it back." Fuck, I didn't think anybody would ask me. You guys do the honor system here? Fuck. The fellas didn't tell me about that. 21, right? It's funny how they keep making money off the troops. You know what I mean? Like, they just never stop making money off the troops. Like Raytheon, Boeing, Lockheed. And then even when they die, they're like, half off mattress Memorial Day sales. It's like they won't stop making money off these guys. I'm on the right side of that. I'm not a bad guy. I'm just pointing out, I don't want people to make money off the troops. Okay, I'm on the side of the troops. Guys, I'm not profiting off the troops. You have me pegged all wrong. It's like The Fugitive. It was a one-armed man. I'm just doing the worst deep cut references. Dolph Lundgren, then The Fugitive. This is great for two guys. All right. What is that? I'm a magician? No jokes. It just turns into a dove. You've all been part of an experience. Uber Eats, you guys do Uber Eats? Yeah. So it used to be like white guys at the beginning, but now it's like all foreign people. Have you noticed? It's like all foreign drivers. And then they hand your food like they're an assassin, all of them. They're like, "This is you? This is you burrito? Are you burrito?" One guy, he handed me my food, and then he said, "Have a good time." like I was gonna go fuck my food. Have a good time. Which I was, but like, how does he know that? I'm just in my room with a burger. Like, oh yeah. People eat this? Oh, that's crazy. I just have my way with it. I'm like, yes, Shake Shack is pretty good. Have a good time. It's just very jarring. You're not expecting to hear that when you get food. You get food, have a good time. What if I was just eating? I was like, woo! You guys don't have a good time when you eat food? I love life. I eat fries. Delish.